Hello and welcome to PSY-POD, the podcast about nothing. The podcast where we bring local people to talk about local vibes. We're just like eating mayos and potato chips with ice fruity. Same energy we bring. Joined today, Nola's back. Hello.
Yeah.
Yes. And who do we have here joining to talk with us today on this episode? Come.
Kuzampo, hi, my name is Rigden. And thank you, PSY-POD, for this.
Okay.
It's my pleasure.
Okay. So Rigden's a good buddy of ours, but we'll get into his more backstory. But with that being said, live from Juno Studio, PSY-POD starts.
PSY-POD.
PSY-POD.
Okay, before we start, you must be wondering, why do I look like I'm about to read English news at 9 p.m.? Well, that's beside the point. I have a question for you instead. Are you abroad? Have you studied abroad, back to Bhutan and wanting to go abroad again? Have you been in Bhutan your whole life and now considering to study abroad? Do you live alone? Do you have an open mind? If all these questions are going through your head, then this episode is sponsored by Global Reach, which might be able to answer them. Global Reach is Bhutan's first and oldest education consultancy firm. Yes, they've been doing it since 2004. The year probably most of you were not even born. You were probably in your past life as a goat grazing the fields of Laya. Speaking of goat, Global Reach is the goat of sending Bhutanese kids to study abroad. Global Reach has certified counselors which will help you with the entire process, which means they're not just about putting you in an airplane and the see ya method. They'll help you with more things such as bank account setup, health insurance, and also included the air ticketing. And with connections with over 40 universities in Australia, your education opportunities are endless. And not only in Australia, they'll also help you connect with places in New Zealand, Canada, and even the US, America. So if you have dreams of studying abroad, just like the Honda guy dreams of picking up a foreigner, then Global Reach just might be your best wingman. Yes. Global Reach, a trusted name, a trusted open mind. Now, back to the episode. All right, we're back. Yeah, before we start the pod, like as always, we have to thank Tom Stiff for supporting this podcast. Shout out to you for the hardware support. And also, if you look up Rigden, it looks normal, but in post-production, you'll see all of our members, our podheads. So thank you to our podheads. Shout out. Thank you for supporting this podcast, like our beverage we're having today. Things like that.
Thank you.
We appreciate. And also, Kashlanga, if you want to be a podhead, please check the link in the description or press the join button. I always forget to mention what kind of perks you get. So obviously the shout out, and you get members only post, a badge, and sometimes, well, not sometimes, most of the times early releases. So if you're a member right now, or if you see it downstairs and under the description, members first, they get to view it 2 days sometimes in advance. Just saying. Or you can get a shout out, verbal and physical shout out like this, like Doti. Our last episode, Gigim, and
cancel business love them.
membership, yeah.
But
But until his membership cancels, we still give a shout out to Doti and Pema Samdup. Thank you for being a podhead pro.
Last
Doti,
month,
thank you for
Doti.
that cranberry juice that night at Grey.
Oh,
When he
wow.
got home
Shout out to
from
Doti
Australia.
for the cranberry. He's anime local deity in the future now. Doji wants them.
Champion, he can run more
Sure.
easily.
Bumdra chika taksang le anima ya bumdra hai joda mata lok joda taksang ache off track jobe to tinga chilam jai bad na
RTC days nahi na.
yeah.
Okay, anyways, before we start, cheers. Thank you. Welcome to the pod. Yeah, Lasso.
Life is a four-letter word.
Okay, that was Jammer. Okay, Richland with nothing else more. Oh yeah. Yeah, please subscribe. But before we start, Rigden no background judging. Rigden is a anthropology student, singer, friend of ours. Jamyang was also in Jamyang's band together, Yellow Pencils Days, and he's also very upfront about his mental health. So what do you have, Lo?
Bipolar. I have bipolar. I'm diagnosed with bipolar disorder 1 about a couple of years ago.
Okay, we'll get into that too. But before we get into that, funnily enough, more this week episode more gabanas and then another Rigden. Sometimes we talk chantumbe and we get into really weird conversations. So I thought it'd be good to have this on camera and that you guys share like what stuff we talk
I'm a little
about.
nervous, but since you guys are my friends.
Yeah. So don't worry. We'll forget the cameras here. So this is very as raw as it gets, you know. And also, Gashtani Bidega. Jamas.
Thanks, Jamia.
Jamyang is very enthused today. I don't know why. Okay. Anyways, Gashtani off track. Oh yeah. So today I called up Rigden and said, podcast chiben and he was like, sure, why not? I'm down. They said, okay, Namben is a toya. Man, I need to go to the gym. And then Rigden was like, Imbe, my gym joined Benny today I got the right moment. So we just came from a gym session. I gave Rigden I gave
free personal trainer with all his logical muscle movement, science, sports science, this car explain. Form to say explain.
We went to
Strict duga.
Do if the mobile to juicy. Rigden, team matchup look show coach.
No, the logic is when you doing a set, break then it's not good. No, you finish it within a certain period of time. No, but basically we went to the hyperbolic time chamber. I was Master Roshi. Today we got trunks inside. No.
Left side.
So we did a full body workout. We did some squats. We did some pull-ups. We did some bench press. We did some bicep and tricep extensions. We did some ab work. And I said, and at the end he said, you want to go for a walk? Then the King restaurant was Joe. Chow mein chile, batup chile pe now.
Those who try me, gym
I don't like hot stone baths.
You don't like? Yeah.
Hot stone bath. Hema beni ngai hema my grandmother ngai mui ya kyamba chimna. She used to have hot stone bath. So any experience after that with friends few times. Not much now. Lazy Joe man.
Okay. No, like those gamma. I hate those man. That's me. I don't like. Anyway, hot shower. This let me see full hot, cold guard off. Pitch up time. I'm not that kind of person. Chitamin. Full hot water.
Full hot water in Dorji.
In hot shower.
Full hot. Yeah.
No, it's really.
Full hot.
Chibionga.
Full hot.
It's like that.
But you know, it's Dorji, man.
There's leaves there,
Yeah,
some
it's
herbs.
man, and it's the vibe. The one more.
Okay, anyways, let me in the comments who likes Dotso. I'm not into
And
it.
it's prepping for
Dorji
practice.
Bigfoot loves it. Ngachik Charles Garnier on the Hills in the Ngachik this Tim Chop the Bigfoot wait, China. Cheers. Bigfoot was into me. Okay, but actually they're supposed to come also. Okay, let's talk about something very starting question. Okay, bipolar disease. For people who might not know what it is, or even if it is a disease or a disorder or whatever it could be, bipolar disorder. Please enlighten us what it is.
Yeah,
First.
yeah, I just know on a very basic surface level, but I have this experience and I've been having it for a couple of years. I'm diagnosed with bipolar 1 disorder. It's considered a serious medical condition.
Oh, goddamn!
So the two things about bipolar is we get manic episodes and depressive episodes.
Okay.
So by the anime,
Oh.
high,
Oh.
low, the two extremes.
Okay, but that's all women.
Bipolar 1, the two gibana, the difference anime. Two gidi.
All women are polar lower there. No, all women are bi, either polar or sexual lower there.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Okay, anyways, go on.
Then bipolar 2 gidi, it has severity ki thaka. That's less में manic episode di. Manic episode gidi heightened mood, high energy, sometimes aggressive. It depends on the individual. Then we godlike personality develop like another reality, like unstoppable, invincible feeling.
Search, you know, some shit.
Kongi description na ni do online. Tingagi anzum experience pe.
Cheeky person, when you feel a surge of emotions.
Surge of emotions, the heightened, the everything enhanced. Whatever you feel, the angry, sad, happy. But manic na di mostly some positive, energetic, Joe. but I make wrong choices. At the blind zone. So reality at the altered. I feel like I'm somebody. One time I felt like I was like trying to, really hard to attain enlightenment. So and some Buddhahood, like enhanced through the experience paid. And depressive nadi, very negative, sad, low energy. Go out. On some experience paid over a decade. Yeah, see. But I have been diagnosed a couple of years ago. Hemadi is less severe than so over the years it's a severe joy.
So diagnosed in Gadevi, how did that happen? Process? Was it like one of those episodes?
I was admitted in the psychiatric ward during the COVID lockdown period.
Lockdown, okay, tell us the story.
One time now, I was taken to the psychiatric ward, spent over around 10 days, first time. So twice, second after 2
No, what made you get admitted? Episode there.
Episode okay. Panic attack, zombie, then over false belief that any harmful to individuals. Because once you believe something, you're
convinced.
Reality, regardless of reality and what's happening around you.
Okay, so you went to the hospital.
Then I was taken to the doctor
observation.
Doctor observation, then I spent medications. So I advice medication can help the mood stabilizer system common. But other sometimes any episode top just to relieve for a couple of months get pain low me lash respirator fluoxetine antidepressants antipsychotic and some.
So these are cheek loves, so the mood stabilizer.
Because
mood stabilizer,
but reluctant to any rangi phases. I had so many phases any rangi home. So once I was diagnosed, I was in denial.
Okay.
And then after a while, acceptance on me, but very reluctant to take my medications. Medications ki kole taj and then side effects memory. The short-term side effects, the nausea, vomiting, and some. But what's concerning is rare cases now, male infertile zone, too many people, the concern, and do like lower IQ, lower beyond then memory, short-term memory, long-term memory, this will affect So I need to see.
So it has affected.
Because
so that Chhimii and feel that lot of side effects. Do you somaga?
At this moment.
No, not at this moment in time, but like at this moment in life.
Normally. Because I'm on medication, if you don't indulge into too much intoxication, whatever.
Okay.
I need trigger otherwise, to be normal.
Okay, then go slow.
So time love in the chick.
Meso's time la man like.
Sorry. Tags new.
Chinizinda. Chinizinda.
It's a sophisticated relationship with bipolar disorder 1.
Like always, the podcast record.
It's you're saying it sometimes. You're the one saying it. You're the one doing it. You're the one behaving. All sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
But sometimes you question, why is it really me or is it the bipolar? But then you've done it, and regret, guilt, embarrassment, at the moment. So it's
like how long do these behaviors last? Like set do or like it depends. You never really know some China. Like when you're in that episode.
Yeah. Anyway, usually lasts from weeks to months. The manic episodes, and the depressive episodes can last from 2 months, sometimes till 8 months or a year. Manic episodes are a little shorter, I guess.
Okay, let's go take a step back. So it's 10 days under observation. The doctor has told you more disorder you do, the denial stage it's no more. Then how did you deal with it then? Once you finally the news you go, you passed through acceptance, then how did you feel? Was it like, because there's a stigma still
at that moment it was not very bullshit. It was not that intense because I felt it before. It's just that now they're acknowledging it.
Ah.
For me, it was that. So I used to ask with it.
But was it a sense of relief
It's
or was
not
it
that
anger?
I looked it up online there before I got diagnosed.
Share
So I hint with
Manga.
schizophrenia manga, bipolar manga, or anxiety or something more easy.
other
So I was kind of ready
Oh.
in some sense.
Okay. But then, Vashlonga, like I said, stigma I don't think people are very, open with letting people know that they have this kind of disorder and all manner. So did you feel like, you're coming here also talking about it, which is very brave of you. But you could say some people are not really up to talking about it. So how did you feel like to share the taka? In the what you call surface level.
So mental disorder my experience is science, technical, chemistry, but one of the best remedy is empathy. So when you love you relate confident feel so Ani in that way
You could deal with it, yeah.
la
That you could like be open to sharing.
feels good, way. Of
Okay.
course, feels nice. It's and I would love to do it, and I'm proud to do it.
Okay, let's take some interesting notes of it. Okay, some states of manic day low, or where your mood was still not good, stabilized. At that time, you weren't eating your medicine, and why did you choose not to take it there?
Reluctant Joe. These kind of phases I go through. No matter if everyone tells me to take it, in my gut I know I should take it. Denial, then frustration and anger. Remember that? So that's why.
Okay. Okay, tell us about any interesting manic episodes, if you're willing to share this. But without disclosing any personal information,
problem.
whether it be some people's names.
So bipolar anyway trigger. There are many things that can trigger bipolar, not just intoxication.
Okay.
Like life events, tragic events, any. One time, ngagi manic episode na ngagi ngai charo lapchi se. I know like I don't know the format.
Okay.
Sorry. I was there.
Not a lapchi se room na khui chill bedi. Then I was moving into a new place apartment.
Okay.
The next few days, I ordered Doctor Strange costume.
So Chitru Nando Devda,
Four choices zone over there.
and you just went to, but what made you go to, you just jumped right?
Jojo on the algorithm gimo shop.
Algorithm gichi Joe Dylan, like I wanted to really immerse in that world. I was really a big fan of Avengers. One time I was blown away because I was really fascinated by the comics. I used to look at comics, superhero getting god. Wow, live action more, good actors, personality, pakka gymnast, fascinated Joe pakka. I've been Doctor Strange to Batman mask along.
Batman
Okay, actually, I'll send this picture, right? So Rigden went like this on Halloween
Finally
with us. Utilized me. So I saw him, I was like, where could you go? I am Agumatra Dusida. My God, that
He came to bargain in that.
He came to bargain, man. But game in like second or third place, was it? Second grade in the game.
First Gagi.
First, the Ghost of Tsushima Zonoro.
Happy Ghost of Tsushima.
Tsushima. Happy.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Nice.
So that was
The third, the Enchantress.
Oh,
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad.
Yes.
Yeah. But
Continue more, Doctor Strange. Batman must have been nice.
cow.
Try this. Misho me most telling sound the women Mugoni Buzzer and we have in the George Gadi Tuko Kajemishini Kajbina. Halam to dumb very tight. Next.
So any other impulsive moments? I remember one story you told me, but I'm not sure whether you're willing to share. We can cut it out, okay, if you want. But remember the story where you were in Desung and then you had a road incident.
Oh,
Are you willing to share? If not, I'll cut it on Chitabish. Without naming that person.
It was a celebrity.
It was a popular person actually.
Celebrity.
Okay, without naming that person, tell that story.
wow.
Challenge
So
the
that
limit.
time I worked for 4 months, about 3-4 months at the headquarters, Desung headquarters. I was in the TK section. Stayed there, didn't really do much, but it was during the manic episodes, so I always used to wear my uniform, and it's empowering the more, His Majesty.
Josh.
It gave me that kick, a little extra, a little
Theme song
that
kicked
cracks
in.
the reality. So, after one night, I was driving home. It was late. I was in my night out regime. And everything is reached the bike accident at that junction, at that Olaka workshop junction.
Silent.
And I looked at them, I stopped, I got out. Kamo city tele. Kajbi, Gagajbi and Vese. So let's see any passenger that's hospitalized to critical injury. Then by Tamide, he was taken to the hospital. Then Josh Humbe. I went home, I drove straight home, got into my uniform.
Nice, Batman!
I came back.
Batman!
How did that
My time has come!
Put the cape on.
Give the Junde.
I came back, deleted extra people. I was such a and I take it regardless of my bipolar. You know, I such
Extra.
You know that?
That's not bipolar. That's me.
That's me. Tele Jimo, Kachipi, it's like the Papus Chitino, who Chica Sumina Chitino, Rupani Karidamidi, driver chi, Kogi mistake Imsum Tubatepa. Traffic was there, traffic police were there. Telling Pajuisa, I told him not to interrogate too much, let the traffic police handle them. And they were then I wanted the buski ego clash as much. Then the over manic episode. Remember they have time. Like, who do you think you are? And who do you think you are? Then the topic became that. I said, I'm the first king's right hand man. I don't know where.
You said that, yeah?
Oh, they.
First king, first.
Dylan, I'm the fifth king's right hand man.
Okay.
Respect to His Majesty's plan. Yeah. And I will love Tilani Bede. They were recording videos of me, those guys, and people started crowding. Dylan, the traffic police can be police boy. Dylan, no, the Telangai. Babis Habna Yulo, traffic police ki. Babis is also top at the station. Majogilo, man, I central Narjuning, I Copen, chief that chinning, I cut you with me and I'd send a dog champing. I intended to catch him at this jog. I got in my car, then I beja Matuba. That's through when authorities check him. Telling her uniform na. Telling the traffic police tried to take my key away. I grabbed his hand, I snatched it back. Then 2 police personnel got in. They jogelo ya. It's going to shoot you with it. Start building male. Then then they got out telling her
What? What?
Then I alone went up to the central police station. Then I was there waiting. Then a policewoman, 3 stars, the captain, I think. She came with another policeman. Then handcuffed na baite.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know you went to that extent.
And taken back to the Babis hub, and the guy was there. Telemas. Luckily, fortunately, violent happened, Mabe.
No violence.
Physical happened.
Yeah, but verbal, like
verbal. Yeah, verbal.
Fuck you too. Bad shot you. Fuck you, bad shot. I bloody basket. Fuck you.
Everything. Fuck you
bad shot you. But bad shot you bloody you bad shots.
Everything. Then ma babe statement did you so never pay. I'm chute. So
how did things get resolved?
So Toba look show up. Usi was really nice.
Why?
On time that thing I Josh through and I ana thanks say chicken is and G memory.
What?
Look jog be Usi office na Toba ngaji statement di be phang shin share do. Then Usi love the batro. Luckily and be majo violent majo Chhimii that and be mabe mess up. Next time my mess up car religion be asi last na lo. Usi toma zadesi. I don't know how to show you a lot of cheese. I don't much. I think Josh na me ding. Mita me ding. Social ani. And so car at the blurred me bade. Then na solo. Then he said I can go. Then as I walked by, the other guy was sitting on his chair. I said, "Actually, movie check it. I'll be the villain. You be the good guy." Yeah.
What the fuck? What did he say?
He didn't say anything. He knew what I had. What because my car mentioned baby.
Disorder. No. Oh shit.
Apologized and the OC said, I appreciate people who do that kind of work, who can blend in and
empathy,
be policemen. This is very firm, strict, but that's it's mega. You just so I ended up saying, "Bad shit, why? Chhurek after being with the smart shit, the guy said, I walked."
Wow,
that's how the morning ended. And
yeah, man, that's
sweet ending.
Sweet ending.
That's a beautiful story, man. Wow, incredible, man.
And by the way, I drove a rest police because I drove fast. And rightfully.
Okay.
Handcuffed over tight man I drove on. You has to rest.
Check him.
Then ma gainer mishi. Then police ki dromnale bhaibo the agi central le ma pavisai police can. So they drove really fast and then sharp turns na ali steering this so hard way steer be the no TV mar just काम की zungu with and leverage go with it जोड़ने में होते राम तब body is nana जोड़ने में अने फिर zoom में masses रही थी तेरे again be
damn man. Nice, man. That's a great story. That's great. But okay, this was when at least you realized that you had this issue or disorder more. Chhimii, when you didn't know what had happened, did you have any manic episodes? We're like, fucking, what the hell was that? Or like, psychochibibuchi. Let's look back.
Like, I can't tell everything.
Yeah, but let's tell
everything.
Something which you can share. Something which you can.
Don't destroy.
Something you can share.
Something which I can.
Doctor Strange was one. Doctor Strange was one.
That I did.
But Doctor Strange, you knew what was going on more.
Bangkok, years ago. Like 2013, 14, 15. China hard train could see, so maybe around that. University. Not a uniform. I had something.
Okay.
Class or I don't know.
You don't remember what? Okay.
But anytime I mentioned like enlightened, religious Buddhism gets influence. It's a middle path. Obsessed Judaism.
Nice.
The ridiculous thing I did was walking in the middle of the road, say. But the road was safe.
You literally took the middle path. He literally took the middle path.
No. It was in a safe university campus. Luckily,
Which university?
Assumption University.
Back.
Assuming all the time, meaning a tap to university. But Jumdi Mabe, Jumbe Masup experiences the Lijmedi.
Okay, let's go back. Now, Lambana Day.
So, campus Ginani, any Kunda, ni line draw be the middle get the Kunda Jab and never do. But the cars were going back and forth.
Yeah.
I was walking in the middle of the road. Literally middle path. Yeah.
So, no, didn't get into trouble?
No. Then after a while, I guess, I got to the side of the road, then Jonate.
The only mom toasted you this do my part. Not sure he's going to share. Okay, no, like go shoot something. What else you want to talk about with the routine?
Extremely, I'm seeing upon.
Bam.
Lonely personal anyway.
Okay. Sure, man.
Yeah.
Forget about that.
Yeah, so school the meeting, man.
Okay.
Like 28 minutes, no?
Yeah, man. 30 minutes to talking about some manic episode.
Music is, you know.
And yeah, one thing I'll say too.
Yeah.
Something to say.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Just try to have guts to challenge yourself and look up online. Medication helped for me, and just be unrelentingly yourself when you're normal. So otherwise, it's not in your control.
So is this something you're born with or some later in life?
It's passed down genetically, or it can mutate.
Oh.
Anyway, dormant with Laludi, you're born with it. Unfortunately, Laludi along the way it just mutates because of various factors. Life events, low intoxication.
Do you know how many people have it in the world, like percentage? Like
percentage? Bhutan.
Yeah, if you know the numbers. Anywhere.
Nadi records but any maybe around
like 9 to Gamchnach people have it on some
in ratio, yeah. I don't.
Okay, let's.
It's
okay, no numbers.
Everybody,
Sorry.
ask ChatGPT.
Sorry. My apologies.
What has been your biggest struggle actually dealing with this? Biggest struggle, guys, too.
Biggest trouble.
Struggle. Wow, struggle. New word. Struggling trouble.
It's overthinking, then just putting yourself down. Any difficulty, insomnia, and just clouded, feeling handicapped.
Okay, and how you been dealing with that? Is it a good support system? Is it, treating yourself right? Meeting good counselors, internet? What has been your biggest, at least, aid towards, dealing with this?
Like, besides medication, what else helps there?
Friends. If you support system, some are lucky, some are not. But it's not that if you don't have a support system, you go out, build your own support system. You build it. So it's friends, family, and enjoying just the simple things in life.
So you're saying if you have this disorder, then if you're by yourself, it's going to be a bigger struggle. If you're by yourself with this, you think it'll be even a bigger or harder thing to deal with?
I can't say for sure because I haven't been alone
at least in your
for a very
personal
long time.
Yeah, okay.
But
Okay,
I can't say no for this.
Yeah,
because
you can't speak if it's your own personal thing. But what can you see? Like, let's say someone's watching this and they don't know they might have it or confused or wondering more. What are some telltale signs that you can at least give? Because it's good to know about it.
Mood swings, sometimes aggressive, sometimes overly excited than usual, and it lasts. Then sometimes you don't know what you're talking about. You really wanna have thrills everywhere. Even when you talk, even when you drink, even when you go out, even when you do something, even when you sit in your room, you have ideas and you believe that you really wanna do something big and sometimes very depressive because bipolar. Sometimes the manic episode starts. Sometimes the depressive episode starts first, then the other follows. Anzum feel very sad. And even if you're very passionate in something, you feel kind of crippled, depressive.
Speaking of passion, music passion in minute. Right now, let's talk about something which is a little recent, which is like this song you're trying to create. No, just struggle with the Is it because what's the struggle?
Years ago the song is about enjoying the little things in life and moving on and challenges. Koli, basically.
But what has been the struggle of making this song come out? Because I know, at least as your friend, this sugar so is to come out. You're having a little bit of what apprehension in whatever it may be.
I overthink too much. I'm very conscious. I overthink a lot.
What I found out, this Bigfoot Bessa co-studio record builder, he wants to make changes in weather. Like first hearing the game,
Kinchi
You know,
thong.
the next log name that's Maruchi Sota, the any process na remember the loop, no? You want to improve it, but you don't know if you're making it better.
I feel like I haven't
Self-doubt,
found
self-doubt,
my
self-doubt.
sound, you know, because I've been doing covers most of the time with my band, and we had plans to make originals, but a covers thing today was kind of emulate momentum. So it was, you know what to hit, you know what the right next note is, you know the feel of the song from first to last. But I feel like I haven't really found my sound, like original sound, natural, like I'd see on command, be on to pay effortless, be on to
He sounds like Pum Vipurit Memo. His voice is. Did you hear Pum Vipurit? Is that how you pronounce it? Pum Vipurit. There's a singer, if you guys know.
From Thailand?
Yeah.
Lover song, Lover Boys, cover been
Eh.
But he grew up where? New Zealand.
Zealand.
He grew up in New Zealand, so English but he's got. Oh,
English. English.
It did rising chicken. He's got that voice.
Mas patai jui ba dana shabdu play but yeah, but at least like even like last weekend when we went out, you were performing Grey, jamming up with Sami and all men. Shout out to Be Paranoid, but they were in Grey, and you can see that in your face. The perform better. You can tell, but the zone is this enjoyable.
Yeah.
But
That's
what I've noticed is
escaping.
that shabda zos the cheeky de na messameda you like.
Yeah.
You put yourself in the holes,
and especially Chidi, I'm not used to being in the studio and in front of the mic and just me in the studio. Rigden start lapchin tak metronome off chapre mapale music jam chi shabe. It's animesi used to be performing live with friends and guitarist, drummer ka it's filler me used to job.
But then I think at least now hang out with you, the chill up the it's a little bit of that perfectionist mindset
Do
and not willing to go under that standard you want to meet. But for that I'll tell you is in order to us to grow more beyond our thing, there are two ways. As a creative, easiest to understand is there's point A and point B lossy. And in order to get through that more, you have to go through the bridge of cringe lossy. Bridge the maple back jong lossy, because you built this bridge on your stupid ideas which will fall down. Then across lossy. And then you cross that bridge of cringe. But everyone has to go through it, Lord. And the second thing is that David Goggins is a very solid Marine guy. I love you, David. But basically he says, no, be comfortable in the uncomfortable. No one grows by being comfortable. In order for us to, let's say, simple thing, get hot water. If we just chill here and no one's going to get water. The struggle is going to the kitchen, putting the water boiling and drinking it. You have to step out of your comfort zone, Lord. So I urge you, man. Today we did that with the cha. So you're making steps, baby steps. But I feel like you can do it. But right now you think you can release that song you're working on right now?
What do you think it is?
it's my vocals I say open in my zone with Pema say draft record page.
Instrumental is okay now.
Instrumental is fine. Just vocals it's polished.
Just release it, my boy. The Sami same issue. Sami, shout out to Sami. Sami is also that. Sami. You guys are my friends, and then talent to do. You guys are talented. You guys, but I think the self-belief is lacking. But like I said, you have to cross that wall of cringe, that bridge of cringe.
Hopefully.
You have to cross it. Whether you fall down, you crawl back up.
All of them are friends, and we are friends. And just this is what makes me be.
What?
Makes me have joy and enjoy tempo and enjoy Bhutan.
Yeah, man.
Anise Bhutan. I'm a semi-critical. I enjoy Pema.
Home is where the home is.
How profound was that? No, I try to keep that.
What's that?
What's kihi?
Kini di piste.
A piece.
Yeah.
Gani happiness member piece.
Let mom. Kihita visite.
But yeah, but then it's
because especially when it's needed, kahita for younger and people who are really struggling more. Take a step back.
Yeah.
Especially in these modern times and hustling and rushing times and developing times.
Okay, now let's take back to your hustling, your education. The che patsu taimena. You told me you did 9 years, no?
Total of 9 years.
9 years. You did MBBS in MBBS. He's actually a doctor. He's a strange.
Very astute.
It's doctor. Ah.
I never don't stream. Sorry. I have Agamotto.
Sling ring use bego.
Well, speaking of which, background this is
Background.
we changed the background. So you want me to put the
Doctor Strange.
1 hour loop of that spinning. And 1 hour loop.
okay, Doctor Strange theme, Doctor Strange theme, Doctor Strange theme.
His teleport video.
Doctor Strange theme. Okay, but
We came to bargain the most.
Mamu.
what are you saying? I forgot. And Emma dim, is it just me or Emma sister dim? This is weird, man. A lot of sensations are happening. Anyways, education 9 years.
9.
How did it start? Yeah, high school, Tsauchi, then where did
High
you
school, 2012, Vyas. Shout out to Vyas.
Okay.
Vyas,
Oh,
the graduate.
you're
wing.
Vyas.
Yes, 4 years.
Vyas.
9, 10, 11, 12. Year 9, 10, 11, 12.
1912? You gonna carry my style of minute?
Academy thing 11 as Jui pa 11 9
Shit, I will go, yeah.
11 days in a science na do with the
Maga.
slap between
Come today, ma.
huh
You gonna carry me come today?
9 days this day
9 days.
9 to 11
So you were there
9
for
days to 9 years.
so you were there for 9 days. You didn't like it, and you said let them go somewhere else. Okay.
then back to Vyas
Okay. Science student.
meh commerce
So you from science you went to commerce again.
oh which is the commerce month was such explore bit that
Science is like I'm good, man.
chugu an di de tani bi butanga de chang de tobne dim su chale then look Vyas when commerce by on ka 12 sabe 13 assumption university na jeme assumption university much chare di butanga ai drona shout out to drona
Shout out to Drona, man.
Vyas in a class with the then drona then mania the gamer you know
Eh, mena.
then the much charo Phuntsho lo manav which the group of friends
Then Krishlo assumption called interesting fact him which you know also.
4.5 years communication as they go pa telani shila RTC
But before that, I need Assumption University took to seek then scholarship jumbo 50% more. More. Assumption University took 50% scholarship jumbo.
tuition fees na
Oh,
Jimmy
see.
City
Easy jum. She did majum.
tuition fees
Easy. Till now also because they have this agreement with I think government. They're big, tight with the. I think they're like tight with the government or the king, but 50% scholarship. But then I always hear this statement, which you can answer. I always hear, "Hey, back, easy to get in, hard to get out. Why?"
yeah because free at especially free then roko at GPA system use pe timetable to rangi so be next semester at be ba kara at spoon feeding menu bate kara rangi be and been the national last at the Pema the
Mom too.
yeah chasing trails
So you stayed how long there, in Assumption? You back?
assumption about 4 years
4 years, yeah.
roughly yeah
And then you will finish how many like semesters?
semesters, I don't know. I had a lot of withdrawals. 2 modules. Withdrawals, then some. In the beginning, I was doing well.
Okay.
2 semesters.
Tele ko ja
CPA,
artist
IB.
nazi.
Then grades at it. Then withdraw. Then thrills. Thrill na the A+.
Okay, let's talk about thrills there. Thailand, yeah. Those days are gone back. You're now much more, what do you call, mellow. But then during those peak thrills, what were you doing? Clubbing?
Loving and thrilled.
Intoxins, yeah, okay.
Intoxins.
But then what outing Johnny game more mom like submit to blast happening more. What you mom?
Outing, then threats,
Oh.
then
Nightlife won't
nightlife. Intoxicants ki thak na phadidi mabe.
No,
Hard
okay.
majo
Oh.
sand marai limit chiti but marai limit na demi digira ngalu kumjlok ta
During the college, living on a budget more. Look to this part. Like, what's your go-to meal in Thailand? Like,
go to meal
College budget na.
budget na
College budget there.
Not even lockdown.
cup
See budget,
noodle
yeah.
then
Mama noodles.
cup noodle oriental zadi hema dele random त्यसले स्यान्डविच त 7-Eleven मा जो चाहिँ गच्ची जाउनु छ तौची अनि रकरको चाहिँ सा त्यसले
How's your Thai? Thai.
net noi
Nitnoi, okay. Oh, I know.
taxi language I don't know where to get slap sub te tai
Leo Sai.
If you go to the 7-Eleven, you get some, let's say, cheese sandwiches, grill, heat pe nas lab share.
the web
Huh? Web lang we. Web lang we. Web. Web.
Alikoti microwave.
Just go there. Nitnoi web there. Huh? Nitnoi web you know.
Pick up any wave and then up there. Ani sila meme na ngachi. Ani is same for ani.
Ani web lang we.
Ani glass tila meme na te. Ani sila la meme. The same thing we have.
Oh,
Ani is
okay.
almost
Easy.
after party अनि street त्यसमा walk with them up and chicken fried rice and
I may be wrong, sorry.
soup and
And Chris to get along.
Chanda.
Imagine I'm a little less role play. I'm your.
I tried this dasang
I'm the hawker. I'm the hawker. I'm the hawker.
So Tim gives
That's
me
nothing.
Moshiga, you know any.
Yeah, I'm the hawker. I'm the hawker. Yeah, I'm the hawker. Chini coming to late night drunk. Okay, play 1, 2, 3 action. Yeah.
swim this me the just the shimi this some tamil thai ni papaya salad raw papaya salad then pakapao chicken rice
Order jump in. Yeah. Thai na me. Since top Thai na me.
tom yum krung lo jak
Bro.
gazani this
What do you want to order? Okay, speak Thai. My English good, but your Thai.
You know English.
Okay, Thai. Order the kumnak na lab do ban. Order just.
okay could hello hello ma gachu be no kar bosa sa so
Pick up Kaupat guy nung order. Yeah.
one
eat here.
nung
Also gachu.
nung somtam
Sorry man. We're struggling. Sorry.
structure this
Somtam, huh?
yeah man I try to really
Somtam.
And ice cold
somtam
one.
nung
Thong lai.
kap
Thong lai.
Thong lai. Much I don't know the thing.
Thao rai.
Somtam.
Man.
Okay, so you got 2 chicken fried rice and 1 papaya salad. I'm changing the shit. I thought you'd be better, man.
Sometimes
asa missing I charge rather charge this at the low the shed so love shit kai mu
Oh, Jamang is very basic. Yeah, I thought you'd be better also. But then koigi gomiti lab
Because actually, mapale nam some interact mabe ngachira kinang kuno ra dite indoors be then jo the chika interaction chance me na so asan mabe wate
Alright.
ngacha phagi Nepali ali dusu chika chamsi
Tell a story about
every Saturday we used to play football
Tell a football referee story, no?
la
Referee story. Referee story interesting.
referee na part tournament chapter I was
in college, yeah.
in college
Ana manic the manga.
ma'am
Okay, but anyways, yeah.
ina mene ani
Let me show you more.
anyways nga Bhutan ki referee video then Nepal it was Nepal versus Myanmar Burmese same imo tele khunda football chap
Okay, and we're back. What were we talking about?
we were talking about life RTC
Okay, then
Bangkok.
Bangkok
then after
Sabe
Bangkok
RTC.
was Assumption University was RTC. Shout out to RTC. I studied anthropology there. Spent 4 years because I failed during the online classes in the lockdown period. Anthropology. It was one of my best experiences. Had wonderful lectures, friends.
Sean Gitenga, Dr. Sean.
Dr. Yale, Dr.
Andin
Program
Nami.
leader.
Dr. Andin Deep.
Then Dr. Joe Zimchdi. The Andin di ngalumatin.
What about anthropology did you like? What about it, man?
Later period, I think so. Yeah.
Anthropology gachi gay.
Anthropology has made me able to think and analyze things
Analyze.
in a very broad lens.
Ooh.
So, and fascinating day. I wasn't a very studious student. I had problems with deadlines and attendance. But the classes, the lectures, some of it just really opened my eyes, you know. Things like there's a concept called cultural relativism, which is just to basically try to relate to other cultures. and not just have your own moral standpoint, or your own model of your own system and ethics, whatever more, and to relate and to have empathy with it, basically. But yeah, to understand the other. And cultural materialism, say Marvin Harris, and relativism he's the father of anthropology. Franz Boas, German American anthropologist, 19th century. So Kogi and cultural relativism is his point of view, theory. Then historical particularism, say Kogi. So that's also kind of similar, but looking at people's history, their development, how they evolved over the years, and understanding and building bridges in terms of understanding and conceiving the other. Basically, it's the study of human beings. Anthro is the Greek word for human. Biology is studies, so how humans live, and there's a common description that anthropology is a study of what makes us humans. So that way.
How many top anthropologists do you have?
Top
5 anthropologists in your life.
Sapiens labjaga. Sapiens labjaga.
Sapiens, you could never complete it.
No.
You need to know.
No la match no. You match no. He came for what? What did he come for?
Bhutan
Yeah. Did you read his book?
No.
I think I saw it in your counter, man. There you go.
Rigden signed the analysis. I signed it and they never, came to get it.
But Sapiens is about basically human civilization, how it started in.
It takes us through him there.
It's a broader concept to understand each other on
fundamental levels.
Fundamental level, not just biological, but how the relationship with each other, past and present, and in turn how butterfly effects it studies all aspects of life. So butterfly effects economy, politics, and social and cultural, to biological, to language, to archaeology. So four main branches over there. Linguistic anthropology, language, physical or biological anthropology, study of evolution, and cultural anthropology or social anthropology, and archaeology, so taken by
Shivani
Shivani over there.
I need to can I ask a question? This is just a light-hearted question, sorry. But if you were born in the age of exploration or any era, and you were an anthropologist, which culture would you like to study? From which time period? Interests.
There are a couple of them.
Indus Valley, nice.
But Egyptian civilization.
You'd be a slave, man. We would build a fucking pyramids, man.
Okay, he's like Wargzumi, Game of Thrones. He's just
sleeve.
Where would you like to be?
Just for observance, yeah.
How can you?
More likely you were a slave, you were living in the Egyptian times, more likely. Okay, but anyways, yeah, if not like Nola put it, without, just for observing.
Just to observe.
No.
What Bhutan, time
Bhutan back home.
Which part? The Dark Ages, yeah.
This very spot, man. 500 years ago, Indus Valley,
Egyptian, Middle East, fascinating because they don't credit me but they created they were the pioneers of astronomy, mathematics, and arithmetics, but not credited to the
Did you hear about the sacking of Baghdad?
Greek also, very interesting.
Sorry.
Very good minds, philosophies, and democracy. So Greece.
Actually, Nola said something about Baghdad, man. Now.
Sorry. Sacking of Baghdad, they have Baghdad or Baghdad.
Baghdad is American pronunciation. Pakistan.
Baghdad.
Baghdad. I'm about to back that ass up.
So this is just a history anime. Sorry if I make wrong mistakes. Please chill such research bit. But Ichi Romina did like him a Mongol women after Genghis Khan's passing, his children had the
Mongol Empire, interesting.
So the Mongol Empire was expanding, but and they were going into Middle East territories. But he was expanding. So they already sent emissaries, but they give up. They basically give up.
Sacking of Baghdad, Baghdad or Baghdad.
So when we say the fall of Alexandria or Library of Alexandria, Nalanda University, like so much knowledge is lost because back in time, store
Data.
so astrophysics, mathematics, but there was a place in Baghdad where you could practice so science and so it was advancing. So Anale Kublai Khan or Hulugu Khan, someone he sends a message to Baghdad, ki Caliph in Islam. So the Caliph is a direct descendant of Muhammad the Prophet Muhammad. So they are
High caste.
divine blood dominant. So they've been ruling him. So Baghdad, the message came, but give up. It's futile, man.
We're blood of the gods.
We're huge right now. So Caliph ki message ki tamba the lokti afi Khan dilo. Our walls have stood strong for many years, hundreds of years. You're welcome to try.
Try me. Try me, boy. I wish you would. I wish you would.
Then only horde of Mongol armies, only messengers saw like this is a bad idea, my lord. So Bana have the lokilo. Okay, we'll work things out.
Compromise.
If you turn back your army right now, we've come all this way. It would be a shame not to
Fight.
not for you to welcome us. Then back and forth, Joe. So Pa Joe, basically, the Mongols unleashed their wrath upon Baghdad. They destroyed like the whole city, like the river that was flowing. It was black for like days. Ashes like at the end, I think the death rate was like 600, 700,000. Bhutan ki population
Wipes out.
Mongol Empire,
one of
Genghis
the
Khan
biggest
ki.
genocides
He improved the ozone layer,
destroyed.
He improved the ozone layer. He cleared so many.
Genghis
Khan ki,
modern
he
day
killed so many people, wiped out so many communities, villages that the forest grew back. Kongi mapani weakness ani duilo se Mongol Empire ki. Ruthless aggression builder. Diplomatic, the administration weak.
Oh.
They were brutes.
They were true fire, no ice.
Yeah. Ani ki fall the ani se lamdu.
Yeah, when you think about Mongolia right now, it's not a huge country.
Still
but it's a big empire.
Religion tamed them. Buddhism tamed them.
Buddhism.
Calm down, brother.
Not the answer, man.
Wow. So fall it's a win in Buddhist concept.
Like religion is an opioid for the masses. Something to
Wow, okay.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, Rigden's also into movies, man. Recently, we were talking about one battle, Frankenstein, one battle of the other.
New Frankenstein.
Guillermo del Toro.
Watch it, man. It's
Guillermo-
really-
oh,
Guillermo,
Then I
man.
watched.
His take on Frankenstein. Early 1930s ne chidu Frankenstein.
30s na ye, 90s na ye.
Del Toro.
Robert De Niro ke
Yes,
chidu
fun
Frankenstein.
fact. De Niro was Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Yes, he had a movie. You should watch it as well.
Unfortunately, ratings am chili jmi.
No, but I watched it as a kid. It was very dark, but it was very good. And
Frankenstein.
oh, he's back. Yeah,
The previous guest.
the previous guest is back.
Meet the new guest.
But anyways, Frankenstein Norley, it's a good movie. I watched it. It's not a horror. Simple. It's not a horror. It's a drama. But all the girls are simping over Frankenstein because Jacob Elordi, he's a good-looking dude, no. But they're like, I can fix him. But yeah, good movie. One battle after the other.
What's his name?
He has no name there.
Frankenstein. He's Frankenstein's monster.
Creature selling monster.
Doctor is Frankenstein.
Victor Frankenstein is the.
So does he have a name in the movie?
No.
He's just called the monster.
The
Frankenstein.
creature, the abomination,
monster.
the Kokti of Baghdad. I don't know.
Wow. Nice.
Everything. But here's the fun fact. Everyone mistakes Frankenstein because he's Frankenstein's creature, man.
Oh, monster, yes.
But when you watch the movie, you might think something else.
Yes.
More, right?
Yes.
Okay, so check it out. It's on
Yes,
Netflix.
No battery though.
Ambition.
No, do better for the iPad.
Knowledge, concept.
Nice.
Okay, but what kind of movies do you like, Rigden? We're a movie podcast here. We talk about movies. What's your top 4 favorite movies of all time, or at least in recent history?
Like anything you can name, like Alechunku Legago, that's
Series, a cartoon show, a talk show. What do you like, man?
Conan O'Brien, talk show.
Oh,
Louis
nice,
C.K.
nice.
comedian, like
Louis
Chris
C.K..
Rock, Disuga, George
Okay.
Carlin, Disuga.
What about movies? And let's go back to movies. What
movies?
mo-
Movies. Ngaragi experience a little bit. Taxi driver, Jixi.
Which one?
Robert
De
De
Niro
Niro.
again. Oh, you're a De Niro guy.
You talking to me?
But that's a fucking very paranoid, schizophrenic movie, man.
You Kill Bill. Quentin Tarantino movies. This guy. Dylan. Hollywood ki the. Duas. Scorsese this intense doing mafia movies. This.
Ani Kill Bill gi mo master cut is coming out.
Goodfellas. No.
Kill Bill dumena. Kill Bill gi part 1 and part 2 was made because he couldn't make it into one cut bade. So he made it into 2 cuts and he released it in theaters. Tatoko footage still lashing over there. So now he's releasing a master cut where he combined both movies in one single one. It's like 4 hours long. It's like 4 hours long. It's called Kill Bill, the whole bloody affair, and they added one new scene where it's complete anime now. So I gotta watch that as well. If you're a Tarantino fan, I would recommend.
Then kazume tau romantic comedies tau. Then hema thriller horror this avoid pyong. Grudge, Lore, Shutter this one. Chuma tara misu.
Understandable.
Tara misu. Then dadi tasu. They were like interesting anime. Horror thriller. Anjum guy. Biopic, biographic film. This historical. Then action guy.
True
Then fantasy guy, science fiction guy, drama.
Okay. So then from those movies, name,
Rom-com stuff. Name
One rom-com.
My favorite
Rom-com.
rom-com. It's not in Beijing. You
Favorite
genre
city
is-
name dangai. Favorite city name da kachlap na da. Anjum this interesting hero da proposal lo hema. Ancha to cheer du kachlo ani. TV na lwa. Friends with Benefits. Proposal. Notebook.
Dylan. 10 things I hate about you.
Okay, what about in college? Laptop chuba, chimna de restão.
I never do it. Conan haram tau hema.
Ina?
Conan da tau Stephen Colbert lo talk shows tau Jimmy. Musical the live performances tau.
Conan ko the Steven Yun Korean spa just like it.
Tayo ay gachi
That's damn good no. Then also the Ice Cube chico soul food zao jo me gari lifts na jo.
Kevin Hart.
거기 assistant chairman Jordan Slansky.
Jordan Slansky. Character more character. They go to Japan, they go to Korea.
The Korean is always annoyed with him.
Only episodes then I binge watch.
They Clueless Gamer. Clueless Gamer pocket.
Clueless Gamer, cool. Coolest. Quick humor, that's where he shines.
Oh, see.
Conan gi nam semi profound, nam semi intellectual. He finds profoundness in usual things. Yeah, that's even more profound. Yeah,
I checked out a video essay like Mitsuki Gachibe Conan going like out of all the talk hosts because kui humor they need to what like kui role khata ni no khoro ani self-deprecating jokes be umena defecating lapje malamo deprecating
but it seems it serves the purpose.
but ane ben like adum be the Mitsuki guy so Conan ani guy like people
then he can like quick he Conan beyond borders and show the series.
Yeah, he goes to countries.
Joke, make humor, bring something more, be creative, humor, come crazy.
Yeah, man.
With any people from all walks of life, people from all kinds of mindsets, people from all kinds of leading, all kinds of lifestyle, he can make a joke out of it.
any dance gym the string dance
Iconic.
for the Stevie in Korea Jordan twice the
JYP song.
JYP passion thong
He's got into a K-drama, he got into a Turkish
These are the
drama.
remedies, especially mental health, if you're struggling.
Watch Conan O'Brien.
Healthy remedies
is essential.
These are entities, man.
Yeah, but watch Conan. He's my favorite too. My favorite talk show was Conan.
Very witty, very quick.
But originally I used to be a Jileno fan. I used to watch Tonight Show every night.
Jileno talk show
Jileno Timchi Conan mo watch first episode of fan. First episode of fan. First episode.
I love him.
Yeah, okay, he's okay.
He's okay.
Jileno.
So what happened was, I'll tell you the story of the talk show was. So in American late night talk show now, Tonight Show is the premier show, number one show. So the show was doing so well, they had copycat shows. So they had the Late Show. There is the Late Show. Then after Tonight Show and Late Show was really popular, they wanted to make more similar format. So then they made the Late Night with Conan O'Brien, which was a show which happened after Tonight Show. So Tonight Show would air, let's say, at 12 and at midnight. So the late night
prime
show.
Time,
prime time.
Statistics
prime time.
Slot this
Yeah. So Conan O'Brien would start at 12 to 1. But Conan was really doing well. He was doing really well. Jalen was really doing well.
The numbers don't lie.
The numbers don't lie. And then even like the Late Show, which was with, what's his name now? David Letterman, he was big time. So and late show, do you guys remember that? Late and he sister showing, but different network.
Then some comedians, they started their own channels.
Yeah.
Cable had different programs running similar.
Okay.
The Graham Norton, British.
Yes. So it's all the late night format. So what happened was,
who was the inventor first?
It was a Tonight Show.
Tonight Show.
There was like
Johnny Carson.
Johnny Carson.
Legend, Johnny Carson.
He did a long, like 30-40 years he was there.
So, and it's a heritage,
Heritage, legacy. So then Jileno was
Mantle
the guy.
you, legal carry.
Yeah. So after Jileno was doing his show,
Rite of passage.
he was still doing well, but after some time, Conan the late night was becoming better. He was like a different crowd, a different scene. His jokes were more modern. So later on, more Conan the contracts had more. And opposing what do you call it? Network, the late show. They said, come to us. You take our main show, our main time slot. You come to us. But Conan was a loyal guy, so he went to NBC and said, hey, look, they're offering me this. And as much as I like to stay here more, what they're offering me is so good that I cannot refuse. Can you match or do something more to make me stay? And Tonight Show guys, NBC guys were like, fuck, what do? We have to keep this guy. He's hot shit. So they said, after you sign for 5 years, after 5 years, we'll give you Tonight Show. 100%. Okay? Conan said, that's a really good offer. And they went to Jay and said, Jay, nothing against you. You're the guy right now.
But after 5 years.
But Conan is like really big and we can't lose him. So after 5 years, you have to stop over there. And Jileno, to his own respect,
he put him over.
He said, more. So Jileno stopped and then Conan O'Brien got in. Okay? Doing good. Then Jileno, they can't lose him also, no. So they came a new show called the Jileno Show. Yes. And the Jileno Show was before Conan Show, Tonight Show, like 9:30, 10:30 p.m. Still good, but not the prime time slot. So when that happened more, after a couple of months, old audience, now Conan all of a sudden, no Jileno. They didn't really vibe with him, they didn't get to him. The old guys loved, the guys who loved him, but the old guys really didn't feel it. And Jileno show, viewership went high, messy. The old guys went back to Jileno. So NBC was like, fuck, what do we do now? Problem
started me reason he knows
broadcast history, man. Broadcast history. It's very interesting. So later on, Jileno show was doing well. So they said, we'll move that show a little bit forward. Okay, so now it's going to be from 10:30 to 11:30. So Conan, don't worry about your show. It's going to start 11, but 11:30, it'll end at 12:30. And Conan, he put a step down. He said, if you do that more, my show will end at 12:30, which is tomorrow. It's no longer the Tonight Show, it's the tomorrow show, The reason why you give me is the time slot. Now you're giving him a little bit more leverage. What are you going to do if I accept this? Mama, push, baby. Just a label change, baby. Same situation. Think about it, right? So Conan didn't like it over there. So Conan, what he did was he went on the show, he started making fun of the network. Daily Kenta, then daily heat in the beef. And Conan already signed a multi-level contract, but then the old guys didn't want him. Even the network guys didn't want him. So, rock in a tough place, they didn't know what to do. Last Conan said, Tup Shada, I don't want it anymore. And they had to pay him off his entire contract for let's say 5-10 years. So he became a millionaire, but he's out of the show. So Conan, just to piss them off more,
started a troll.
No,
he went to the other.
No, he did trolling. So he did a show saying that you must have heard that we're leaving. So this is going to be our almost our last episode. So this is our 0.6th anniversary. Because it was like 4 months into their, it's like 5 months into their year more. But anniversary celebrate being chance, they have to retire. No. So he celebrated their 0.6th anniversary. Sure. Let's look back. It's been a long time. Most should have been a troll, baby. And then he got chucked out by the. And then Jalen went back into Tonight Show. But then another show, a network called CBS, got him. And then Conan's had his own show, where he could do his full freedom. But that's the story of how Conan lost the Tonight Show. And Jalen went back. Then Jimmy Fallon, when Jimmy Fallon came, then they couldn't play any more games. They had to let Jalen go.
Wow.
Now Jimmy Fallon will be there for a while. But that is the late night show you are. Nice. Okay, sorry. Now I went a little off track.
Monday Night Wars, the mom. Yes, talk shows. Your favorite talk show.
Oh, Dim Chhimii. Fuck, that smells nice.
Favorite talk show. Ellen enjoyed one time.
Yeah, Ellen got cancelled, you know.
The morning backstage.
Smells nice, huh?
Rumors
What's that?
Backstage.
We talk about movies there.
Movies.
Okay, what about... What about... Let's talk about Neanderthals, man. What is a Neanderthal for someone who doesn't know?
Neanderthals, I don't know very much. Pleistocene, about roughly 45,000 years ago, they were a species, human before ancestors. So there were a couple of them, most became extinct. Cro-Magnon man, this way, walls, trying the language, this image, this one, but they were fighting amongst themselves, I think, and monkeys, this cousins, orangutan, chimpanzees, gorillas, this. So, Neanderthal, the interesting theory I know is out of Africa, so out of Africa, Malay start being species, sapiens, Homo erectus, Homo sapiens, erectus was erect, started.
And they're Homo.
Evolution, millions, hundreds and thousands of years, so Neanderthal exists. Neanderthal, so every being whole world 2% Neanderthal genes out of Africa they migrate there. Some went, they scattered Pangea, drift low big. So people settled, people traveled, people explored, people were adventurous, north, east, south, west. That's how continents formed. People started living amongst themselves. Communities formed by so Neanderthal and Malay root Malay in the so 2% and
Do you say something about the thumbs? No, Neanderthal
thumbs evolution development.
But they didn't have thumbs. What?
Yeah, they had what they called the erectus and the evolved just opposable thumb. It was after.
It was the game changer. Game changer.
They were hunters and gatherers. They were building tools, and by then, they were intelligent creatures.
Oh, that's mine. Isn't that mine? It's here, still here.
Sisters.
Yeah, it's my sister. Shout out to Big Mad Day, my sister's muffin. Yeah. Please have one. Let's not share.
Yeah.
Dylan, opposable thumbs. The anime creatures. I needed the way before monkeys. So, sea water, hydrogen, chemicals, atoms, combined. Fish species, they started walking evolution. Then diagram anyway. So, walk, four leg anyway, walk, then erect, jaw. Then they started having thumb. Then thumb, the important like dexterity and agile. That's where we could build tools. And then came, fire.
Dexterity.
Gradually.
Then give the thumbs up to your daughters.
Thousands of thumbs up there.
Just like that, leave a thumbs up on this video.
Tools get hunt, and nurture, care, family protect, and evolution, survival, species.
Like, Rigden, like as an anthropologist, human evolution, like when we discover something big, it like propels us like for example, the invention of the wheel, fire discovery,
scientific revolution,
just
AI,
yeah.
It's all part of the
So Hemadi and printing press, they thought it was a big evolution because
Industrial revolution.
because they thought that books were monopolized at that time.
Oh, okay.
So the printing Gutenberg's printing press, it made information free but almost. So in anthropology, is there any specific moments in time where invention, discovery, which do you think was very
Opposable thumb
important?
is significant.
Opposable thumbs, yes,
Then-
that is also.
Over a period of years,
agriculture,
losing
maybe agriculture.
wisdom teeth to Jamiyate before they used to eat really hard, raw stuff, things to eat. That's why wisdom tooth was useful.
Even I don't have wisdom
the jaws
tooth.
were bigger, so that it had more muscle and strength and the
Mom, why is
physics
Joe
to chew and
Why do they call it wisdom teeth if you're losing? We
had
are so wise,
smaller
we don't
brains,
require
man.
it anymore.
Smaller brains, man. Then firearm the lu softer foods chew the lu. Then slowly, thousands of years that its jaws became smaller. Then we started thinking. Then when we could create food and grow food for ourselves, before hunting, after hunting and
Gathering.
more. Cultivate chin.
Cultivation.
Ideal mind na juni duman to me. Shego top, na by top, na say top, then they sat
And think deeper.
gathered and communicated.
And discussed about
That's
things.
where systems and institutions, politics, discarded
We're no longer
rudiments.
nomads,
La?
Nomad benia jaimina the marshal. People are nomads.
Settle
no?
be organized be multiply.
Then we reared animals. No dog, this is domesticated. Thousands of year process. Yeah, man.
It seems like a better time, and obviously it's not nice to live when every day not knowing what food is guaranteed, but it's like at that point survival, shelter, if you have those two things, then you're like fucking bliss, man. That's like, oh my god, that's all we had to worry about. We got fed, we have clothes, we have a roof over our head. But now because of
Rain,
our,
there is fucking rain, man.
but now because of our wants and needs,
But
Chila
do
was
we
a bit
really
like
need
cultivate-
all these more? We were surviving. Immune system cells would adapt.
Yes.
It's all void.
Consumerism.
It's all-
Consumerism increased.
That kind of Ningpo means
Ah.
Ningpo is substance, essence, and intrinsic nature, innate qualities to the last. Maybe some feed last. That's why I become lazy, man.
we'll all become Wally ki robot is Wally tega.
Wally.
Wally na tau the kupa space.
Space.
So basically, Wally, the movie you see is robot.
And even post dystopian kind
Not
of society.
really. That's what you think.
That's
Yeah,
what we're living.
That's what we're led to believe. But the thing is, Wally is basically in this dirty ass planet, and he's like picking up trash. Okay, this is a spoiler alert. Watch Wally if you don't want to hear the story. But basically, he's like this cute robot, but his job is just to collect trash. He's a trash robot. Then later on, long story short, one robot comes much more advanced, and then goes with the robot up to space.
Played Love Story by Taylor Swift. Basically.
But anyways, these two robots go to the spaceship and this other robot ki motherhood, and we find out that the place where the Wally was living was Earth. But now Earth has become a dump yard.
Okay, now
Trash.
kind of getting
It's fucking
flashbacks.
filled with drums. And then you go up there, you find out all humans are
Obese,
but
everything
fat.
is
Everything is like,
especially couch potato, controlling. I remember those scenes.
So that's where we're headed.
Age of automation, where you automate everything.
Comfort, convenience.
But that movie, which is really forgetful, kind of stupid English, which you forget, I think is a really, I think we look back at Wally and see this was ahead of its time. At least, no matter we headed that trajectory.
What about Terminator? The Terminator.
Terminator is not, because AI is built for good, see. Ultron and Skynet is very unlikely to happen. You cannot go rogue, but. And even if you go rogue, you'll probably find some place on some out of space
just
station.
having a synthetic AI
But that's-
human robot
that's,
where you can program to
synthetic,
send and destroy.
That is possible. Skynet is not possible.
That's
Skynet.
also imagination. It's a creation. It's a projection of our thoughts and how we know what we know so far. The projection में वो the movies.
Yeah.
But ngachimi lo so level nothing AI dani kichke ani kichmo mi bate Achime men zomi.
Yeah.
Creator achime and so ani debate to bate.
Yeah.
Debate to bate.
So I think AI will not really realistically go rogue because it has some. It's more of a human need to take over the world, not a machine need. But not like Terminators, synthetic robots, that's very possible. But not like nanotech.
Yeah,
I think big Jong, look heal the
I need to heal.
Heal the
Schwarzenegger.
Think there, Tesla's coming up with this automated taxis now. There, I think in the next year or in 2 or 3 years, we're going to get all automated taxis all around the world, operated by AI robots, and you just have to click an app and it'll pick you up there. So taxi driver industry is going to pretty much get abolished. So things are advancing, but I don't think we'll get to a point where Ultron will exist anything. But
If Ultron exists, there needs to be Iron Man, there needs to be Black Widow, there needs to be
we have Musk, we have Zuckerberg, we have the OpenAI Jinda.
The Luthors.
Yeah, we have the Luthors, but I don't think we'll get to Ultron. But that's the superhuman name in the life is dull.
I need to dig him. Besides anthropology and everything else, childhood favorite bands, artists.
Ooh.
Childhood.
Yeah, man.
ACDC fascinating be him. Guns N' Roses Sweet Child of Mine. Then things the email halam can't.
Walk us
So
through
many,
the
man.
era. Era no sometime. Then walk us
Era,
through
yeah.
the era, man. Shiva the music.
Because
Rock and roll the era the slum.
it's ngai hema angai ajagi influence this ngai ajagi hema collections ro hema koragi time gi classic collections 70s 80s 60s 90s and this influence juice ngai Cat Stevens lo
Oh, nice.
Cat Stevens
Nice,
okay with
nice.
Yusuf Islam se convert be but shuma
He convert.
Islam na convert kui
Guardians name ko shabda. Father and son. Nice. Yondugi and the play the funeral now. Yondugi funeral now.
just relax take it easy you're still young that's your fault there's so much you have to know find a girl settle down
Guardians call up that part 3 opening. I don't forget, man.
But I'm happy.
Part 3 opening and the clip play but it's acoustic guitar only and it's from perspective of raccoon. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 taiga.
Volume 3.
Oh, Mataya. Mataya.
Later me.
Mataya.
Jimmy
Guardians of 3 ta.
Mr. Benny Marvel this.
God damn.
Rocket could child.
Moon Knight rata isang agi Oscar.
Oh, Moon Knight was.
And the Victor Frankenstein timid.
I didn't like
Kugan
it.
dita thing or
Oscar
Victor
Isaac
Frankenstein.
is it?
Yeah,
Oh, Moon Knight. Dako withdraw bailo. Because over dictatorship magalo Disney ki. Creative freedom meji me se. And you withdraw bailo.
You know Disney, well, not Disney, Marvel, but same thing. When they do movies more, scripts miss how so it's always a work in progress. Sometimes they have to finish the movie, then go back, do reshoots slower. That's why James Gunn, that's why for his DC, he writes everything, dotted down, plan, clear, vision.
Western civilization, Western influence, globalization, this is a study beneath the anthropology na. Kungi good sides, bad sides, what da? Kungi ani anthropology share things kung sin exclamation mark me
Oh. Pile.
Kung Bushman of the Kalahari Desert. Ani eye opening is
man. God's most
changing restaurant in Zadi men.
Oh, easy.
Sometime I love you but chigdi but the kuicher miga sense. Nang I love you Kung Bushman chero imba tangi. Kalahari Desert Africa, South Africa in Agatha anyways. And he said what's eye opening about that was savages low, backwards low. So describe them in the Western civilization and Sugi. But they were really organized. Study but they're really healthy emotionally, mentally, in terms of diet kongi mongongo nuts say kongi. And these people really seasoned, really tuned in with the nature to where they live. They kongi mongongo nut the nutrients, the vitamins, halam thalo sang multivitamin and they were surviving on that mibdalu off season and they used to hunt and eat rabbits and meats and plants the susa. And they're healthy, emotionally, mentally, living happily. Savages on backwards. It's questionable, no? US the kachilo diagnosed low, kachi science ki kachilo yalo malo se antidepressants sa painkillers anyway. But that contrast and the contrast in looking at each other, the way of looking at each other and
and where they actually are and how they're living. Well-being this time. And level consider benide duwate, kathang duwate.
Ani,
Multiple angles.
it's like billionaires looking at our lives. Look at these people in Bhutan, just eating food and playing
Bullshit.
guitar on the weekend. Look, simple. They don't have Adderall. But shit, they must look at us like that also.
Rangi mind, it's all the mind. Nana remember the last time. Nandi taking over as much as possible because I developed the nine. I'm similar. There's always more to see, more to learn, more to. But Rangi taking over that inner, what the eyes can't see, the Little Prince. Pop with the book.
I think you told me.
I recommend Little Prince.
Nice.
Every parent in Bhutan read it to your child and make them understand. What is essential is invisible to the eye. Not all that glitters is gold. Dylan, what is essential is invisible to the eye.
It's a profound children's book, man. Nice.
Because you refresh
How
my
it
memory.
correlates with Buddhism and not just Buddhism, Rangi conscience na lijim zob tusutame. Beyond good and evil.
What is good and evil?
What is?
What is what?
I need to say labni ki me se me what anthropology ne cultural relativism, historical particularism, this what like passive violence, active violence, lo tani what the active violence they kill each other, cover their territories, take their resources, pillar, plunge, but then now with signing documents and changing, tweaking the economy and tweaking the trade and building cultures and everything. There's a lot of games, or they're good, they're bad, who are playing these games. And there's in between, the gray area.
Catch Rigden performing at Grey Area this weekend. Okay, we're coming towards the end of the pod. We have a tradition here. We do a little personality test.
But however deep joke, out of topic joke.
Nah, man, that's the charm of the charm of the podcast,
This is
man.
my first side pod. This is my first side pod. It is my first podcast.
This is the charm. This is the charm of the podcast, man.
Now, you guys make me feel comfortable.
Yes,
Such a
thank you,
pleasure.
man. But then that's the charm of the podcast. We
Sorry,
can
with the
deviate.
tradition?
We can deviate. We can pivot, but we'll
Just like
go on
waves,
different. Oh, the tangent gets you better journey.
Imperfection.
But like going back a little bit on path. Got nothing deep material. Let's go back on the path. Okay, we're gonna do a personality test. So, what is your favorite Lay's potato chips color?
Oh no. Tuli beni digi galas ani.
Oh,
Galas
but you change-
chilap. Compulsory.
Yes. One color.
Then she saw
What
some
color do you want?
Yeah.
teacher
Color
bound
yellow, classic. Mom's
Wow, yellow.
Which kind of flavor immediately? It's gandhi ga, green ga, blue ga, red ga, orange de ga ni mana.
You gotta get it, but you have to pick ones of the
yellow te yellow.
yellow in a
Orange de wa.
orange.
Caribbean style tangy.
okay.
Oh no.
Nah,
Nga ni singa choose ben la singa. So dilemma na deu mo. Kachi biro ni singa perspective na gar. Dilemma pe singa.
There's a shit or get off the pot.
There's
man.
no right answer in singa.
No shit or get off the pot. Live with the consequences.
Okay. Orange.
Okay. All right. Imbe, you and I are more in tune to me. No like personality type is rare, memo, I think. Not many greeners, man.
There's
We
no
get
greens,
we get so many bluers.
Much higher towers this me.
I've been meeting a few
Achana
orange and yellows.
yeah. Flavors में थे.
Yeah, but then the most common is blue.
Pringles is green, man.
Pringles.
Yeah.
Green yeah. Cream.
Sour cream na
Seasoned
onion.
onion, man.
I think Nola is a rare personality. Not many green lovers.
Ani nga mom is out. See, I get a little.
Blue is NPCs me asno dati. Generic, basic taste. While as the yellow and orange is not very common, but it's still there. Norla me, the rare unicorn.
Nobody loves
the
green.
green.
Why, man?
Why does nobody love green? Let's
Norla
find
में
out.
the Norbu में थे.
Oh,
Norbu. Hame थे. Meera ta me.
Cow god, Norgilha.
Cow god.
Yes.
Cow god the man Nord the.
No, I choose to believe that he's the god of cows, okay?
Thank you, bro.
All right, okay, a last question before we wrap it up. Okay, Rigden, tomorrow you dead, Lomo. Today, last meal, death row, what would you eat? And if you can't think about a particular meal, imagine a thali. What dishes is in that
Whatever
thali?
my mom or dad cooks.
That's what everyone says, but what will your mom cook for you?
What did your mom cook?
What will your mom cook for you?
Shakam ima datsi.
Chum gazum.
But chumya. There's a shitty version weight conscious is your mom. Rice.
Okay.
Kachibiru.
Okay. Then
Red rice peru. White rice.
so shakam imadatsi with rice. That's it.
Shakam ima.
Anything means the last meal.
Gara.
You can know. Yeah.
Anything, bro.
Easy. Something
What kind of
spicy. Tom yum soup.
Okay.
Anything I miss it.
Reminiscent.
Sikkim the red part.
Okay.
Come loose with some of the Toli Hube. Yaksha Gora.
Okay.
Raw. Dylan. KFC at spicy.
Oh, okay.
Or something.
Nice.
We're eating good
Yeah,
tonight.
we're eating
Japanese
good.
food, man. Ramen. Ramen gang that day. Dylan. Japanese, Chinese, spicy. Dylan. Any continental, but just the steak.
Okay. Papa, that's a
YouTube's
fucking feast, man. That's a feast. Okay, what about dessert and a beverage?
La?
Beverage gets you
Suja.
Okay. Is more. One meal si Tashi ka meal ham saniya. Last meal. Okay. Okay. Take a bite here, take a bite there. Okay. Then what about dessert? Yega.
Dessert. Laddu bite. Kaju barfi bite.
Okay.
Kaju barfi.
Oh, nice. Perfect. Nice.
Rasmalai.
Oh, rasmalai. Yeah. Rasmalai, very nice.
Chocobar chi.
Oh,
Ice cream chi. Kachiberto.
okay. Lash do ma pa. No, like your dessert guy, man. What did you pick in your death row? Your dessert. Which much you
I
dessert?
didn't think I picked a dessert.
Yeah, pick a dessert, man. She does get you.
Cake, ice cream,
What kind of cake? Particular me, actually.
cake, shimto, cream, cheese.
Particular me no more.
If the cake is nice, I like it, man.
I'm very particular with my
A particular bit which is survive best.
Yeah, I'll have Black Forest Swiss Bakery ghee. I'll have Linzer Swiss Bakery ghee.
Linzer?
Linzer is like an apple pie. I remember eating as a
Chocolate
kid.
brand money. Chocolate is.
No, it's like a. I don't know how to
Tell
explain.
the rum ball from Swiss Bakery.
No. Then I'll have a blueberry cheesecake for my Ajim. Then I'll have peanut butter cups. Then I'll have a glazed jelly-filled donut from Mr. Donut. Yeah. See, I know my desserts, man. It's just that I try to. But if I go out simple, Doritos and thumbs up, man, nothing like it. Yeah, how about this then? Movies more. You have budget of $500. Snacks kitchen.
$500.
Yeah.
Tatogi and value.
Well, just think limited there.
Rough,
Rough. Yeah, like for me, my movie more. Doritos, thumbs up, to bamchigi. But if I had to expand, maybe some popcorn, maybe some fried chicken and fries.
Doritos is a guy.
Yeah.
My Uncle Chips Blue Day guy. There are Pringles, Doritos, Kadi flavor.
Doritos, yeah, cheese, nacho cheese. Yeah.
Purple Day guy.
Purple's not bad also.
Bhujia. I love
Oh,
bhujia.
yeah.
Picanary, let me tell you.
Oh, nga alu bhujia di mapal mega me.
Spicy day.
The other one.
That's ngami yami dia.
With
reasons.
All the alu bhujia lovers, I'm sorry, we can't be friends.
It's come up nice more.
I love it.
Sorry.
That's
Popcorn.
popcorn chip. Thailand na tao da kai chung topping caramel, sweet.
Caramel usually
Or salted.
Keep it at low. Cheese.
Cheese,
The classic salted
Cheese.
cheese at Sasube.
But I like
Salted.
caramel. So.
I love caramel.
Ngai any commercials temdaro zonyo ngai popcorn di.
Yeah, right. But then if you get the nice ones, now they know. At least 30 minutes last movie. 30 minutes last
Managed by conscious.
Yeah, I'm cheat the game. Sorry. Completely out of anime. Like it's you as a singer, man. Sorry, Ani. Like
Chugam.
nice.
Go. Asking the question now. We got to wrap it up.
Sorry. Okay. you're a singer, Mo. So if someone told you to perform, what's a go-to song?
Oh yeah.
One song, yeah.
I think I
Any
know.
song you can do.
I think I know.
Without.
I think I know.
Grateful Dead ki Althea Byomo. One of my favorites. What I enjoy or
Few songs.
Few songs, yeah.
You're comfortable with.
Ko system ko share ngai si Uptown Funk.
Uptown Funk.
Uptown Funk.
Get theo ngai. Ngara your own version.
Uptown
Uptown
Funk.
Funk.
Then ko crazy rap theo.
Crazy rap. Oh, crazy rap. That's jam with Uptown Funk. Crazy rap. Dylan.
This is not for the people or anybody.
For
but
you, say.
Wandering the streets all through the night, searching for the one to make me right. Wondering if she is the shade of you, and if so, should I try to see it through? Darling, I got my trusty shoes, wanting you stay away. If we meet at the rendezvous, take me away, sun ray.
Okay, all right, nice. That's a good way to end the pod. Okay, Rigden, thank you for coming. Thank you for.
Thank you so much, guys.
For
nice.
sharing.
Draw thing. At the camera, when I used to being a camera, it's any but
Okay, hopefully you forgot.
But Chhimii got it le. Charo benidigi. Ice was already broken, so I had a lot of fun.
Nice.
Hopefully you forgot about the camera, like we said. Jessica, Majago, or you always present. Yeah. Nola also said that. And then thank you for bringing Nola in. Nola was like, Nola
was reluctant, but
Nola, yes. Okay, anyways, yeah, towards the end, we give the opportunity to our guests to plug anything you want. Otherwise, do any last message. Usually, let's say, for example, Chizum Single Agent, please check out upcoming music or follow me on Instagram. And imagine if you want to last message saying, if you're having bipolar disorder, don't watch Cartoon Network. I don't know.
I would say nothing to check out about me. Chill. Just check out yourself. Build. Work on yourself. Superficial jumongo. Just step by step. Emotion beru. Mental disorder. Go say me. It's existence is pain.
Yeah, no, it's in my
So
WhatsApp also.
Gara disorder में देते हैं
Sounds like a
disorder
Nietzsche quote, but-
you the mimi life की and you but the disorders more external gache. So check yourself, work on yourself bit by bit. It's a skill. Just keep going, man.
Okay, man.
Live.
All right. Live, laugh, and learn, and listen, and
Look
listen,
and
listen,
listen and
and
learn
sit
and
down
learn.
and
Good
listen to
people of
me.
Philippines.
Learn and listen. Okay, all right. Thank you for our podheads. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for supporting this podcast. Look up a little bit. And also to our podhead pro, Dorji, and Dorji's over there also. Podhead pro, Dorji, and
Thank you
Pema
for retiring.
Samrup. And if you watched this podcast towards the end, if you enjoyed it because of this face, please consider subscribing because of these faces. Those we appreciate. And every like, comment, and share, subscribe really helps the podcast.
Thank you, Jamyang.
And
Ajumgi?
Ajumgi.
Wow.
Yeah,
Bake my day.
Yeah, bake my day. You want to get cookies and muffins and stuff?
Wow.
Check her out on
Nice.
IG. Also, let's give a shout out to our good friend Nobs, who was on the podcast recently. We went to watch his movie. It's called Keta Lights, Camera, Action. It's on Cinema every day. So guys, if you guys this year you can go check it out. It's our good friend Nobs. He literally put everything into his movie, man.
Yeah.
There's
Don't
a scene,
judge.
There's a scene in the movie where he sells his bike for to get a chance to help his brother, but in real life he actually sold his bike to fund this movie. So that's how real it gets. So please do check it out.
Appreciate.
Yeah. And anything else, Nola? The album, any update?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. We'll see you on the next episode. Until then, goodbye. Okay. 1, 2, 3, clap. One single clap.
Let's clap.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Nice.